Earlier, I was recording the journal. It was supposed to be a novel, and things kept coming up, and people read it via, I don't know, the crazy technologies, living in a military district, nuclear submersibles, sensors over there. Personally, I vote Greenpeace. And a day in the journal that I haven't been able to print or publish yet, I was planning on reading. October 29th, 2018, 2:49 p.m. Cell phone broken, no nets, no text, email on cell phone device for home. Hoping I can keep in touch with administration at home. Calendar date was reset. I had to scroll manual for when exactly my dad is leaving for Bermuda on work travels. 2 weeks after he leaves or so, my mom and brother are leaving for work travels. I will be either watching the house, watching the apartment, or working at Joann's the duration. Pay is $50 a week to my pocket in advance, I hope. Pay this upcoming for Joann's is this Friday. Work upcoming for Joann's is tomorrow 8 to 2 p.m. and $25 an hour deduct taxes for state. Today was sleep around after midnight and up surprisingly at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Meds still one every 24 hours whilst I kick and scream about them and demand money since site July 2008, regarding April 2007, regarding Groton plane explosion 2003, regarding 9/11 2001. Sources: Summarinus, Washington, D.C. Oval Office Advisor, Silva v. Carlson of the United States, CTAD SS 309. Reasons for meds. 1. Possible lead poisoning via stone thrower, or stone thrower injury, cranial. Literally it says 1. Possible, I was shot in the head. 2. Radiation poisoning. 3. ... We couldn't really figure out anymore. 2:55 p.m. I live in 19 Terrence Drive these days, previously at 30 Monroe Avenue, Walker, Connecticut 06305, USA for 22 years consecutively. Growing up, I used to live with an 1800s women. They believe in werewolves or lichens long time. My sleeping arrangements or slanted ceiling of rusting nails. I just kind of be pushed into and lay on bleeding out in almost like a hanging vampire. This was very real in his last house. Now I have a bed of feather or cotton. No joke. And how? 2:57 p.m. I mentioned then I was going to be watching the apartment here, the house over there, and working at the fabric store. That shift started for me with preparations at EST 3 or 4 days ago. Or preparations. Work since the passing of Silva v. Carlson, as sourced above, was transferred to my father Eric after Silva's passing. Eric is 50 years old and my dad. My official position these days is would be, besides receiving from being murdered and surviving, assistant to the Oval Office Advisor. He holds other positions too. General Dynamics, Electric Boat USA, Navy, nuclear submersible accessory information, cybersecurity, etc. You will know on World News, 1,000 AT&T employees will receive a trophy from Donald Trump regarding work in the field above. Sans Oval Office advisement with prejudice. During the Islamic years, we're contracting with the Navy, and Navy itself were run predominantly by Mohammedans. There was much violence on this land. Besides assisting him digitally and the homestead we dwelled through the art of sanitation and maintenance, I'd work domicile security. Here at 19 Terrace, just a stone's throw away, security is a position I do not work and am abstaining from. I'm to feel taken care of here and to take care of myself regarding side effects of medication. Medication weight may have been for radiation poisoning or physical injury due to cranial membrane. Uh, 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 Physical injury to cranial membrane. And side effect of the disorder titled severe life-threatening membrane abnormalities. Not to take care of business, as the quote from Goodfellas or Sopranos, Mafia, etc., domicile security. While privy to nuclear submersible weapons information and secrets of the United States Navy in such a proximity to the Middle Eastern coalition-owned and Mohammed-ran base of operations, pro 9/11, 2001, pro Osama bin Laden, etc. And as I said, I was to assist the Oval Office advisor coming for lack of his dad, the former presidents Bill Clinton and Bush Jr. The prejudice was racial amongst team of employees to the current Hussein administration for very basic reasons. The president himself back then was to understand in the slightest and not really mind. In general, he didn't really mind. Instead, he said, well, I feel bad about my middle name. I'm going to try and change it. He wound up changing the name. And he said, well, maybe I won't try and change my middle name. Maybe I'll try and change the name of the entire country to Mecca. And he wound up changing the name of the mountain. I think it was in Alaska to Denali. I think that was the old speech. Well, that's one log, and then the last time check was 2:55, 2:57. The timestamp here is 4 p.m. These, I believe, the cell nets where I keep up with internet is offline. This was one video, and the timestamp is only 6 minutes and about 20 seconds. Andy C., New London, New England, signing off.